したら落ちてくガラスの迷路ひび割れた声まだ消えないまま藤た記憶誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ黒いタイピン運命にコードが刺さる笑うシステム感情を食らう震えた指でログアウト先を探してるでも君の手が確かにここにある忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えていけ必殺してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろ
That's right, boys. Shout out to everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do that, boys, you got to bring it in close. Listen, we got to hug it out. First off, shout out to all of you that actually paid attention yesterday. It wasn't many. It wasn't many, but hey, there are plenty of people that did pay attention yesterday. I appreciate that. For those of you that didn't pay attention yesterday, you're basically exposing yourselves. You're exposing yourselves, but that's okay. We still love you anyway. Listen, get in here. Come on, we gotta hug it out. We do not have a lot of time today. This is gonna be a quick stream. All right, this is gonna be a quick stream. I get no like. God damn, I get no like. What? You're not gonna like my stream because of that? Sam Fisher says no likes? Bro, absolutely felt it. Oh, here we go. Why does it do this? I don't understand why OBS does this. OBS does this every fucking, like, every other stream. It does it where it'll disconnect one time and then it'll just, like, go back again. Am I good? Am I good? They're trying to stop us, boys. They're trying to stop us. Am I good? I think I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right, boys. The moment I said no likes, the stream died. You see what I'm saying? It's your fault. It's all your fault. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. OBS does that. It's fucking weird, man. It's so strange. Anyway, guys, we got a lot we got to cover, and we don't have a lot of time, all right? I am super pressed for time, and instead of, you know, taking the day off or whatever, I decided to, you know, let's just fucking hang out for a little bit, maybe like 2 hours at most. Let's hang out. Let's cover some shit. Let's have a good time. We are going to try to hit tiers today. If we don't do it, it is what it is, but I'm going to try my very best, of course, in the minimal time. No waifu battle, because I want to save the time for the topics that we have. I want to make sure I get the information out there. So bring it in. Listen, we got to hug it out. Bring it in. Listen very closely. If you are watching over on YouTube, like the stream. Let's go. Like the stream. It is not a third Monday. Please stop lying. Please stop lying. It is not a third Monday. If you guys are watching over on Rumble, like the stream. Like it. They're already dropping memberships over on Rumble. Thank you, Denariah, for the membership. I appreciate that. Did Ice just raid Hypno? No! I'm legal! I'm legal! Jesus Christ. And if you're watching anywhere else right now, you're gay.
You are gay!
Like the stream, boys. Guys, can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? Did I steal the Legos? Oh my... I did not steal the Legos. Why would you think I stole something? Because I'm brown? You racist? It's all right. I still love you guys. Guys, what are we checking? What are we checking today? Well, we got some more God of War Laufey nonsense going on. We got to go over that. We're going to cover the Mr. Matty Plays situation because people keep tagging me on the Mr. Matty Plays stuff. And they're like, oh, my God, did you see it? Are you going to talk about it? Are you going to react to it? And I'm like, I really don't fucking care. However another YouTuber treats, you know, his audience, whatever, doesn't mean a fucking thing to me. But yeah, I guess we could go over it. So we're gonna check that. We got a lot we got to check in that regard. We're gonna talk about Marathon. Marathon, fuck it up again, boys. Holy shit. Marathon is fucking up again, boys. It is a beautiful thing. Jesus Christ. Now PlayStation decided to fuck up the amount that they were going to charge for the deluxe edition. So people were buying the deluxe edition thinking that they were going to get Marathon for $14. And PlayStation was like, oops, we didn't mean to do that. Sorry, you're only going to get the cosmetics. If you want Marathon, you got to pay $40. Oh, man. PlayStation just can't get anything fucking right, boys, when it comes to Marathon. So we're going to talk about that. God of War Laufey. Yeah, it's Laufey. It's not Laufey, it's Laufey. At least that's how I think it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, all right? It's her original name. Don't fucking yell at me. It's Laufey. PlayStation a scum check. Absolutely no one is surprised check. Got the days wrong. It's 4th Monday. It's not any Monday, thank you. We got a Karen check. We got Lo-Fi check. We got Lousy check. We got Laufey check. It's not Laufey. It can't be Laufey. Guys, like the stream. We got, let me see, don't fucking touch me check. Marathon getting felted again check. God of War's cook check. Got off work at a good time check. Hypno's early. Did I miss something? I love you check. Bro. What a duality that is. Bro, Janarthis dropping 5 memberships.
More memberships! More memberships! More memberships!
Thank you so much, Janarthis. Do you not like me today? Does OBS does OBS like not like me today? Hello? Does OBS not like me today? Damn, they are trying their damnness to stop me today. They're trying their damnness to fucking stop me today. Can you believe this? These motherfuckers. I don't know if you heard me, but Frozen Dark, thank you for the 5. Stop lying. And number 2, Janarthis with the 5 memberships. Considering that's the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. We got to get this done before OBS says we can't stream anymore.
Go, go,
りだと鳥にさにかすだと吹くのかない売りのかない明日は絶対もっとシャイニー自分次第深めに合い今すぐスタートボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず
Shout out to Janarthus. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, boys, listen. Let's do the Big and Army roll call. We got to get this going. Again, no waifu battle today. No money shot. Let's just get it going. Let's get the news out there. Let's talk topics. Let's do our thing. I am trying to hit tier 1 and tier 2 right now. If I don't do it, well, we're just going to have to reset the motherfucker. I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let's do the Big and Army roll call, man. Who's in this chat right now hanging out with us on this glorious, glorious non-Monday? It is a non-Monday, boys. We got John D in the chat. What's going on, John D? How you doing? We got Setsuna Shadow. What's going on, Setsuna? Jason Alator, Gudadamas, Creators Freedom, Gaming Wolf 87, A Kickin' Danitz is in the chat as well. Monkey Man is in the chat as well. Red Mulligan is in the chat. Orc Dictator, what's going on, dude? Saint Hugo is in the chat. We got I already said that one. Gamer Disturbed is in the chat. We got Matthew motherfucking Fritz is in the chat. What's going on, brother? We got Felstev. We got Guy Caramon hanging out in his little box. We got Jimmy V. We got, who else? Real GDR is in the chat. What's going on, GDR? How you doing, brother? We got Dragon of Light in the chat as well. We got Hamster John in the chat. Orc Dictator is in the chat. Darkwind 20. He's lying. He's lying. Whatever he says is a lie. Nope. You Shut up, bitch! Are you done? Okay, you're done. You should definitely tune into Hypnocast for sure. That part I agree with. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. Everything else before that, not true. Okay? He is absolutely lying. Thank you, Draconic, for the 5. Who else is here? Darkwind is in the chat. Beautiful Zexel is in the chat. Oliver Adam is in the chat. Matthew says, hello, please. We got Taffy is in the chat. What's going on, Taffy? How you doing? We got Michelle Carajo in the chat. We got Magically MJ is in the chat as well. What's going on, man? We got, let me scroll down. Hold on. No, it's dead again. OBS is killing me again because I screamed at it. God damn it. Every time I scream, OBS is like, what's going on? OBS is like, why are you screaming? Stop screaming at the chat. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it, guys. Just so you're aware, if it freezes, it's gonna automatically reconnect. So don't go anywhere. Don't leave. It reconnects in like 10 seconds. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with OBS today. It's like every time I scream at chat, it seems to freak out. But anyway, Ghost Love Gaming, brother, don't get offended, all right? Listen, I'm appreciative. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. What the fuck?
Commencing stream takeover protocols in 3, 2.
Yo, I thought that was... Oh my... Fuck you! I thought that was real! I thought that was real! I heard the sound and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I checked microphones and shit. I checked my mouse and everything, and all of a sudden... You bastard. You bastard. Why would you do that to me? Blue. Why would you do that to me? That's not funny. Okay? That's not funny. Anyway, thank you for the 5. Guys, who else is here? Who else is here? We got, let me see. Christopher Lloyd's in the chat. Lord Dragnil's in the chat. Julius Caesar's in the chat. Ritesh is in the chat. We got Jimmy V in the chat. We got Summer Days. I was about to call him Summer Gaze. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hypno, your mic is dead? What? Hello? Boop, 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 boop. No, it's not. No, it's not. I should call you Summer Gaze.
Hypno, we have to talk. I believe
What?
your hoodie is the key to world peace. For the love of America, you have to release the hoodie tariffs.
But what? I'm not gonna sell the hoodie. I'm not gonna sell the hoodie. Fuck. People want plushies. People want hoodies. People want fucking body pillows. I don't know why. I don't know about that one. That one is a little sus. I got to be honest with you. You're going to have to explain that one to your, I don't know, to your significant other or something. Anyway, 4 more people. Let's go, man. Who's here? Wow, we got a lot of people on Rumble. That's shocking considering the last Rumble stream we did early. Nobody showed up. It's almost as if they didn't get notifications. Griffin and Mite's over there on Rumble. Michelle Carajo's over there on Rumble. Mookie Dookie is over there on Rumble. USMC is over there on Rumble. Diet Spam is over there on Rumble. Griffcast getting a new intro. This is not Griffcast. Dragonite over there on Rumble. What's going on, man? And last but not least, we got Zero Me Bro is over there on Rumble. And Dormant Spike over there on Rumble. And who else? Let me see. Let me scroll down. There's got to be someone else. Demise is over there on Rumble as well. Dietrich Conic is also there on Rumble as well. Shout out to you, my man. All right, guys, like I said, we're skipping money shots. We're skipping everything, boys. Membership train, pre-stream legends, content. We have to be done within 2 hours, boys. We don't have a lot of time today. I apologize. I'd rather do a fast stream than call out on you guys and just make up an excuse as to why I cannot stream. We are going to put in the work because we got a lot we got to talk about. So get on the train. Let's try to light this shit up to the best of our ability. Membership train, green everywhere. Well, except for Rumble. Rumble's red. But you get the point. Drag people on the train. Let's go.
All aboard.
I'm not giving you body pillows.
Coffee hoodie.
No, I'm not making you a coffee hoodie.
Lights up, first spark, first flame. Name after name, rushing down the frame. Midnight code, Hypnocast alive. Every little badge like a battle cry.
DJ Conic gifted a membership over on Rumble. Thank you, sir.
Every ping's a promise we keep.
A Kick It Down has gifted a membership over on YouTube. Thank you.
To the ones who never sleep. The membership train, let it roll through the night unchained.
Matthew Fritz, 20 memberships over on YouTube.
Membership train.
Sleeping Nova with a membership on YouTube.
We're breaking the
John
chain.
D with a membership on YouTube. Danarier with a membership over on Rumble.
To the left.
Thank you.
Remember the name. We are Hypnocast. Membership train.
Shout out to you guys. Holy shit. What a crazy membership train. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Let's go over the pre-stream legends, and then we're getting right into the content, man. Janarthis started us off with 5 memberships. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Janarthis, you fucking legend. Frozen Dark hit us with a 5. I appreciate that. Summer Gaze hit us with a 2. And then thank you for that. Dietrich Conic hit us with a 5. Lied about everything in Japanese. Of course he did. Appreciate it. Blue Octopussy fucking trolled me with all those sounds. I appreciate that. And then Summer Gaze hit us with another 5. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Kicking Donuts hit us with a 2, asking for a Hypno brand coffee hoodie. Not happening. That is absolutely, positively not happening. A Kicking Donuts gifted a membership. Thank you. And Matthew motherfucking Fritz didn't do not 1, not 5, not 10, but 20 memberships.
More memberships! More memberships! More memberships!
And that technically is a Red Boy Hyper Banger.
We have ourselves a red boy.
Let's go.
Hyper Banger!
All right, this is the last one. This is the last one. I hypnotic, cha cha cha, hypno, yes, Big strong beefy man. He's got that pussy ready to pop. This man said perfection, brother. You gay as hell, boy. You're gay as hell. This man gay as hell. Tell you what, just like this.
Try to relax your anus.
And a little bit of
your shoulders.
He gay as hell.
Matthew Fritz. It's so funny. I don't even have to ask anymore. I already know what clip Matthew Fritz wants when he does a Red Boy. It's always banana. Unless he says otherwise, it's always banana. Thank you, Matthew Fritz, for the 20 memberships. I appreciate that, brother. And then we got Sleeping Nova. Shout out to Sleeping Nova for the 1 membership. And then John D with the 1 membership as well.
ウェイス・ザ・ライス、アイワス・ハイピンク・ザ・ショー、ジャスト・キディンク・ウィズや、レッド・エス・ゴー。
That's not even Japanese, brother. That's like Japanglish. It's like English with a Japanese accent. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Dietrich Connie, thank you for the 5.
Plushie,
Hey,
I
yo.
would be so happy.
Hey.
I would really appreciate it.
All right, the question is how happy though? Like how happy? Like what on a scale of 1 to goon? Like how happy? Chai T, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Where's Chewy? Do not bring him up. Do not bring him up. He's sleeping because he doesn't pay attention during the streams, so he doesn't understand that we're live early today for a reason. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't listen, okay? Just like a lot of you guys didn't listen. He doesn't listen either. But it's fine. You guys can hang out here. Chewy can stay asleep. All right? Chewy can stay asleep. All right, we're caught up on YouTube. Guys, let's go over to Rumble, man. What's Rumble doing? We got Danarier with the membership over on Rumble. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And then we got Dietrich Connick over there on Rumble gifting a membership as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then Danarier, another membership. Like an absolute fucking boss. Appreciate it. We might have a membership or 2 floating around on Rumble, actually. So if you guys have a Rumble account, just go like say something in the chat. You might be able to get a membership. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys, we are fully caught up. Let me do gifted games, and then we're getting right into
I too would be so happy for a Hypno plushie.
One day.
But it needs the cat ears.
I can't go one fuck. We're not even at tier 2, so take that, Zesty. You Zesty Fester. All right, you Zesty fucking Fester. Number 1. Number 2, I can't go one day without hearing your goddamn voice. Like one day, even when I stream early. Damn. Monkey Man, thank you for the 5. K-Style says, the TTS of Sonichu when? Do you understand what you're asking? That is a terrible idea. Why would you want a TTS of Sonichu? Why would that even be remotely like... No.
Attention.
Oh, no.
Sorry you can't afford that. Sniff, sniff.
Oh, my God.
Why so early for Hispanic? You're supposed to be late.
First off, that's not Hispanics. That's blacks, okay? Blacks are the ones that are late. Hispanics, we're on time, and we get the job done because we actually work. Don't fucking put that late shit on me. All right, I'm never late. All right, everybody knows that I am never late. Okay, that is the truth. You sons of bitches. Biden, go back to sleep. Thank you for the 5. Go back to sleep. Hey, didn't get a notification. Yeah, you're not gonna get notified most likely. Very, very few people are gonna get notified because we're at a totally weird time right now. So that's what it is. All right, boys, guys, we need to. Are we caught up on everything? Yeah, we're caught up on everything. Let's do gifted games. Let's do gifted games, and then we're going to get into the content. Gift number 1. No hearts left. It says, you're an aborted fetus. Brother, Jesus, I streamed. Okay, to be fair, he gifted us yesterday. But to get felted today, I stream. I'm sneaking this stream in with very little time. And we're spending the next 2 hours felting me. Jesus, fuck. Anyway, you're an aborted fetus from Snubble and Garbador that turned into a pet, you-know-what, who is wishing for death's embrace after being a pet. Like the content.
Holy shit.
Well, he gifted Galactic Vault. Build your weapon to its full potential at Galactic Vault, a fast-paced FPS roguelite. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to No Hearts Left Fucking legend. What an absolute boss. No hearts left again? You like Alabama women because they say that you remind them of their father in the bedroom. Jesus fucking Christ!
Shit.
Jesus, man. Jesus fuck! And then he says, you silverback chameleon who sucks man boobs while smoking crack. Brother. What the fuck did I do to you? What did I do to you? That's crazy, man. Holy shit. What did I do? I don't know. I don't know. Jesus. Anyway, diabolical, bro. It's beyond diabolical at this point. It's
I know why he is early.
Oh no.
He has a roofing job and then a yard to mow later. UG buy Hypno brand coffee.
Yeah. So typical. I got a roof to do. I got a fucking mow to lawn. What else we got, chat? What else we got, chat? Don't worry, I'm not gonna pull a Maddie Plays and rage quit on you. What else we got? What other racist jokes we got today, boys? Get it all out. Get it all out because I'm gonna be on the road.
Been
so
a while, Hypno. Here's another hyper banger.
Holy
you choose whichever clips to play.
We have ourselves a red boy.
Hickory Excalibur!
Hyper!
99.99! Hickory Excalibur, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that. 99.99.
Fences to hop.
You're a legend, bro.
Many such
thank
cases.
you, sir. Wait, what? Fences to hop and evading ice. I'm legal. Oh. Guys, this is gonna be the whole stream. This is gonna be the whole fucking stream. I'm gonna get felted by fucking like. Okay, so we got racist jokes. We got Chewbacca. We got zesty festers. We got all kinds of gay shit. What else we doing? We got anime waifus. We got red boys. We got it's just crazy. What's going on? What's going on? Hickory Excalibur, thank you for the $100 red boy hyperbanger. I appreciate that, my man. Absolutely fucking legend. Oh no.
Come with a jail price.
Of course it does.
Oh my god.
I will name him Alfredo for my shrimp.
Am I live? Oh no. Oh no, it says we're disconnecting. No. 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 Am I alive? Hello? No. Oh, it's going away again. Oh,
At
no.
D3C3P1T celebrates 5 months of membership.
Oh, no.
Bro. Mr. Matty Plays is such a whining priss. He crashes out because his chat disappointed him. Ha ha. What a weak man.
Okay, did you guys hear that super chat?
I take it back. We don't need the hoodie. We need the hoodie and the boots, or NVIDIA goes by Traft.
Why'd you make that sound? What was that sound at the end? You were like, triff. Yo, anyway, did you guys hear the Decrepit's member chat about Mr. Matty Plays? I just want to make sure it got read. I'm sorry. Hey, Decrepit, thank you for 5 months, brother. I saw the chat come in. I just want to make sure it got read because I don't want it to not get read. So, but I appreciate that. Yeah, you did? Okay, good. You did not? Are you just saying that? Some of you saying yes, some of you saying no. Regardless, hey, I appreciate it. Decrepit, thank you, brother. And yeah, I don't know. We're gonna talk about that in like literally a minute. We're gonna do God of War stuff first. But yeah, it's just I don't really know. I don't understand. Like I really don't care about how other YouTubers like monitor their chat or whatever. Personally, I'm only talking about it because people keep tagging me and they're like, "Oh my God, talk about this." So I'm just gonna involve it like in the segment. But it's not going to be the only segment because I just don't care like that. Anyway, Summer Days, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that, brother. And let me just check Rumble really quick before we continue. I think we're good. We're good. All right, one more gifted game. Again, no hearts left. Thank you for Luna Abyss. Single-player story-driven action adventure with fluid platforming and bullet hell combat. Really? Follow the journey of Fox, prisoner of Luna, caught between a cryptic prophecy and their prison sentence. All right, I'll check it out. I like bullet hell games. You guys know that already. I appreciate that. Thank you. No hearts left. All right, boys. Let's get into the content. I want to cover 2 really fast topics, and then we'll talk about God of War. All right. I'll leave the TTS on. I'll leave the TTS on while I'm doing the fast topics, and then we will we'll pause it during the God of War stuff. All right. So first fast topic, really quick, is going to be about 007 First Light. I don't know if you guys saw this news story going around today, but I think it's very interesting, and we should definitely talk about it. So 007 First Light has sold about 2.2 million copies so far. Not bad at all. It's IO Interactive's best-selling video game that I think they've ever had in terms of like the speed and how much it sold in the first XYZ amount of days. But something interesting is happening. So apparently 007 First Light, the way that it all worked out with IO Interactive, because they developed the game and I believe they also published the game. Apparently, all of this was signed and done before Amazon ended up owning the James Bond IP, apparently. So now, because the game is finished and the game is out and it's in everybody's hands, it is now rumored that apparently they are not going to be publishing the next game, and they may very well might not even be fully developing the game either for the sequel, because now Amazon has the rights, and apparently they're going to publish it. They're going to publish the next one, and they might also be involved in the next one. Now, I don't know what this is going to do, honestly, for like 007 as a franchise, as a video game. But I really can't see how this is going to help. I've been saying for the longest time that Amazon just needs to get the fuck out of gaming, because everything they've ever touched, even New World, right? You guys know I played a lot of New World. I have hundreds of hours. I don't know if I hit 1,000 hours. I don't think I did. But I played New World a lot until eventually I just kind of got bored. But New World was really good at the time. It was really fun, something fresh, something interesting. They completely dropped the ball on New World. Everything else that they've touched in terms of their own development or even trying to develop it has either gotten canceled or they completely fucked up, right? So I don't want Amazon touching anything related to video games. If you want to use Amazon as like a publisher, maybe. If you want to use them as a publisher just because they have the money to really push your product out there, maybe, as long as they don't have influence over your game. But let's be real, they're going to have influence over your game, even if it's a little bit, right? But the thing is, this gets really messy because of the James Bond rights, right? So let's kind of talk about that and see what's going on. Apparently, the sequels will be done by MGM and theoretically by Amazon Game Studios. Now, an Amazon spokesperson did update this story, and they said the following. An Amazon spokesperson provided a comment to Rock, Paper, Shotgun saying that Amazon MGM holds the rights to any future James Bond video games, but it's still too early to discuss future projects. We have a great relationship with IO Interactive and are proud of what we accomplished together on 007 First Light. Our partners at IO will reveal more about 007 First Light in the near future, and we're looking forward to sharing what's next. So that's a little bit concerning. All right? That's a little bit concerning, right? Because if Amazon goes full control over this, number one, I don't really understand how that's going to work, because IO Interactive has a very particular style. When it comes to the way they design their games, they have a very particular style with the way their games play. They're basically reskinned Hitmans with a little bit of, a little changes here and there. So if Amazon were to take over for the sequel of James Bond, are they going to utilize the same technology and the same systems that these games had? Or are they going to have to redesign it from the ground up because IO Interactive is no longer involved, or maybe they'll be partially involved? I don't know. It's very strange, right? Like I don't even know why even bother doing this. Like if the game's successful, even though it didn't make its money back yet, if the game is successful to you, just let IO Interactive keep doing it. Why even bother getting involved in the first place if you don't have to? Just ride the coattails out. But I don't know. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's, maybe it's power, control. I don't know. But at the end of the day, they have confirmed that they do own the rights to any future James Bond video games. So now anything that comes out after this particular game, whether it's from IO Interactive or it could be from another studio, right? There could be another studio that makes a James Bond game. Anything that comes out from a video game about James Bond belongs to Amazon, which, again, highly concerning. So we'll see what ends up happening in the future, but I just wanted to cover this because I thought it was really interesting, and I didn't really see a lot of people talking about it because everybody's kind of focused on God of War Laufey. Everybody's like making fun of that shit, so I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Number 2, fast topic. This is something that I've already predicted and a lot of other people have predicted, but again, I just want to kind of reiterate. So it's been kind of leaked and confirmed by the same person that leaked the Star Fox Nintendo Switch 2 video game, which ended up being accurate and true. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is going to appear at Summer Games Fest. We kind of already knew that, right? I've already predicted that. It's been pretty obvious at this point. Whether or not the game comes out this year, that's kind of still up in the air, but they're definitely going to showcase it at the Summer Games Fest, so we're going to see that, which, by the way, since most of you guys are watching right now...
Hey, Hypno, calling in from the Holy Land.
Oh, my God,
Sweet
no.
place.
Oh, no.
Weirdly, saw a Hypno body pillow here.
No, you didn't.
This is toy heaven.
No, you didn't.
How'd it end up here?
Nope.
How's a trace?
Oh, no. Atreus is... Atreus was blowing his money on Gundams. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. You still haven't gotten Final Fantasy VII Part 1 yet? Yeah, I probably would hold off until it's really cheap, Wayne. I would hold off until it's really cheap. Thank you for the 5, the late plug. Appreciate you, man. Remember when you could buy all Final Fantasy VII discs as one product? Yeah, I know. Remember those days? Remember those days? I know. I know. Crazy, right? And the Rangs of Power? Oh, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about the Ranks of Power. Atreus is special? Yes, he is. So... it's another woke Final Fantasy game? It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. It's more so, again, wokeness is not even a concern with this game. It's more so the disrespect to the original and the absolute metric fuck up that they did with the story that has me, hating these remakes. But anyway, everybody knows my sentiments about the remakes. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. We don't have time. I'll be here for half an hour complaining about Final Fantasy. Don't get me started. Also, last but not least, I don't know if you guys saw this. I think a lot of you guys might be very hyped about this. However, there was a massive leak. I didn't title it in the stream because I don't want Sega to automatically assume that I'm leaking shit because I'm not going to. I'm not going to leak anything. But I can pretty much confirm that this is real, right? Because there was a massive Persona 6 leak that happened on X recently. Massive. Like, they showcased everything. They leaked the shit out of it. I believe there's even an official statement talking about it. Now, we know it's real because there's been DMCA takedowns everywhere, all over YouTube, Twitter, everywhere, right? So we know for a fact this is real. So if you're a Persona fan, it looks like they're going to be announcing Persona 6 at any moment. Most likely at Summer Games Fest. If I had to guess, it'll probably be at Summer Games Fest, which, okay, so I was going to say, tomorrow is Summer Games Fest, okay? I'm going to try my very best to stream it. I'm going to try my very best to stream it like we did with the PlayStation Showcase. I know Leon wants to do it. I think Kato wants to do it. Sevi will probably be there. I'm going to try my very best to stream it. Time is really, really tight right now for the next few days. But I'm going to try my very best, of course. You guys know I want to check out the Summer Games Fest with you guys. So we'll do our best. So most likely Hypnocast tomorrow will also be at this same time, like 4:30 Eastern, around there. Like it's gonna be It's going to be around the same time. So all the guys who came in today, they're like, why are you streaming early? I told you this week is going to be chaotic for time. It's going to be very chaotic. So we're going to try our best to get in streams when we can. All right, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. But yeah, Persona 6 at any moment. So look forward to that. Okay. Let me X out of that. Get rid of this, and get rid of this. Okay, what do we got? So let's see. I think this is the last fast topic. Yeah, last fast topic. Okay, this shit, brother, look at this. Bro, did you see, this is not video game related technically, but it is because it's Devil May Cry. Did you see this with Adi Shankar? Did you see this with Adi Shankar? Bro, the absolute narcissism on this guy. The absolute fucking narcissism. This guy is like a what do you call it? Like he's in his own anime. This guy's literally the lead in his own anime. Look at this shit. Anyway, Adi Shankar has confirmed that Devil May Cry Season 3 is in development. So Season 3 for Devil May Cry on Netflix is in development. They confirmed it, and it's going to be the last season, all right? What that tells me is that all 3 seasons were purchased ahead of time, but he's trying to pass it off as due to the success of the previous seasons. That's the reason why we're getting a Season 3. They do this all the time, right? They do it all the time with Netflix. I just want you to be aware, most TV shows with any sort of real funding are going to be bought at 2 seasons minimum. Most TV shows will be bought at 2 seasons minimum. It has to be either a colossal flop or it has to be underfunded for it to only be 1 season. But usually it's 2 seasons. That's how Velma got 2 seasons, and that's how this shit is getting multiple seasons, right? That's just how it goes, all right? But in any case, they try to pass it off. It's like, yeah, we were so amazing. We were so amazing. That's why we're getting a Season 3. So look at this shit. He said, the success of Devil May Cry Season 1 and Season 2 has clarified something that most people suspected and some people feared. A few trolls are still emotionally negotiating with the following. Adi Shankar is a generational talent, bruh.
Holy shit.
Bro, this man is literally the lead character in his own anime. He's like, yep, I'm a generational talent. Jesus Christ, the narcissism, bro. Just have a little bit of fucking humbleness to you. My God. Anyway, he says, I am a generational talent in the measurable sense. And the Adi Shankar can take a globally beloved video game franchise, metabolize 20 plus years of iconography, and preserve its soul, rearrange its body, expand its audience, trigger its purists, convert its skeptics, and still make the algorithm bend the knee sense. Holy fuck. Bro, I feel like you know how like in an epic story there's always like the time where the villain like lays out all his plans before he eventually loses, right? I feel like we're at that moment. I feel like we're at the point where the villain is just like doing his speech. Bro, this guy is a theater kid through and through. This is theater kid actions. When you're a theater kid and you're somebody who just thinks the world is just a play, this is how they talk. Like, why are you talking like this, bro? What's wrong with you? My Devil May Cry anime wiped the floor with AAA IP adaptations with millions of dollars in marketing. I am a ratings god. 2 seasons in a row.
Normal streams until his colonoscopies and foot rubs from Atreus Hall.
What? That's what happens when you don't put Frieren in the battles.
Bro, that's gay, GDR. Absolutely gay. Thank you for the 10. Bro, this guy, he's calling himself a ratings god, bro. What are we doing? This is next level fucking narcissism. I have never seen anybody act like this. Now, of course, listen. Is he probably trolling? Sure. Right? Sure. He's probably trolling, probably doing his little thing where he's trying to trigger people or whatever. I'm just looking at this like, my guy, like this is we need to tone it down a little bit. Like let's get back to being a little bit humble. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit humble. I set out to make American animation cool. You didn't do that. You did not do that. I'm sorry. You didn't even know how to spell Virgil's name right on a t-shirt. Right? Now, obviously that's not your fault, but I'm just saying. But no, you didn't do that. It's not like people are going out there and they're like, I can't wait to watch more American anime. Very few people are doing that, right? If somebody wants to watch anime, they're gonna go watch real anime. They're not gonna watch this. You can think what you want, but I set out to expand the footprint of Devil May Cry by orders of magnitude so that there could be more of it. Oh my god, Devil May Cry already had footprints of magnitude before you even touched it. That's the reason why you co-opted the franchise. You wouldn't have co-opted a franchise that had no clout. You literally took a franchise that had all the clout in the world, the nostalgia from people, and you're trying to pass it off as if you did something. Like,
so is Deborah Wilson generational mocap actress?
Is she a generational mocap actress? That's a damn good question, Jarthis. I would have to say... I would have to say probably. I would have to say probably, considering she's in everything. Like, literally everything, right? So, maybe. I set out to prove that video game adaptations do not have to be flavorless corporate sludge assembled in a content factory by emotionally vacant brand managers who secretly loathe the source material. Bro, he's attacking his own people. This is crazy. This man is on a full villain arc right now. He is the main villain in his own anime. He is absolutely this guy is going full fucking, like, bro, this matches like the speeches of Sasuke. It's damn near matching the speeches of Sasuke, bro. Like, Sasuke is standing, maybe he's drunk, maybe he's drunk. No, I don't think he's drunk. I think that what we're seeing is somebody who probably just hates everybody that he works with. And he's just putting it out there and he's just all about himself, you know? Mission accomplished. For those of you that have been paying attention to the episode names, I've been showing you the structure the entire time. Season 3 was an inevitability. Bro, look at this guy and tell me you don't see a narcissist, brother. This guy absolutely is his own villain. I'll give him credit for his speeches. They're pretty entertaining.
I have it on good authority that Hypno is currently streaming from Alligator Alcatraz.
I am.
Where should we send him, fellas?
I am. I absolutely am. Yeah, anyway, so at the end of the day, listen, I understand what he's trying to do here. I understand the trolling that he's doing. I understand the fucking narcissism nonsense and all that stuff. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to sit there and pretend like you didn't have Season 3 already planned from the get-go. You're not going to pretend like the success of Season 1 and 2 is the reason why you have 3. Season 1, 2, and 3 were already planned from the beginning. You were going to see them through. And if you were so successful, why are you ending the franchise? Why are you ending the franchise? If you're so successful, why are you ending the franchise? Why would you end it at 3? Keep going. Keep making money. What's wrong with you? Why would you end it? I'm sure there's plenty of story you can still tell, you know? So anyway, that's basically it for that. I thought it was pretty
funny. He looks like a Dot Kramer.
A Dot Kramer. Jesus. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ma'am of War, let's go. Yeah, we're going to get into that right now. We got a gifted game. I want to check really quick. And then we're going to get into it. Hold on. Let's see. No hearts left. Adi Shankar wants to adapt the Berserk manga. Oh my god, no. No.
Holy shit.
Do not let this man anywhere near Berserk. Did you hear Trump? Yes, I have an AI TTS system that does over 50 voices for Superchats over $5 or more. Do not let this man anywhere near Berserk. Don't let him touch Berserk. Berserk already has a bad past when it comes to anime. Don't let him touch it. Berserk's already in a weird place, right? Because obviously Kentaro is no longer with us. He's unfortunately passed away. And his associate that he was personally, training for many years has taken over the franchise with the publisher that is behind the franchise too. So they're trying to put out books. They just put out a new one not that long ago, volume 42, I believe. But with Kentaro being dead, Yeah, I really don't like the idea of somebody like Anish Shankar fucking doing Berserk in any way whatsoever. That's gonna be really bad. So, not to mention all of the problematic scenes that are in Berserk that a lot of Westerners just will not be able to handle. So Berserk is just going to be supremely censored. If they actually make a Berserk anime, you cannot make a Berserk anime and be a pussy. Like you can't do that. You have to, if you're going to make a Berserk anime, you have to make it as just raw and unfiltered as the actual manga is. You have to do it. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? You know, you can't censor Berserk. That's just not gonna. It's just not gonna work. So, but you know, and anyway, we'll see how that goes. Allow him to do it because I want people to roast him to the backwater country he came
He
for.
does Berserk. It will be Berserk 7/11 edition.
7/11 edition is funny. Thank you, Jason Alator, for the 5. I appreciate that, man. Go suck off a donkey. I'm gonna hope that you told that to Adi and not me. At least this time, anyway. I appreciate it. Berserk is not for the faint of heart. I agree. He gifted Escape the Backrooms. Like I'm almost positive that I had got this game gifted. Maybe I got another Backrooms game gifted. There's so many of them, right? There's so many of these Backrooms video games. Like I think this is the one. This might be the one that Leon got gifted, but I thought somebody else gifted me that already. I could have sworn. I don't know. There's a ton of Escape from the Backrooms video games, but I appreciate that. No Hearts Left. Thank you, my good man. You're a fucking legend, bro. I appreciate it. All right, guys, let me pause the TTS because we're gonna talk about God of Laundry now. Let's talk about God of Laundry. Where are we at? Let's start off with. Oh God, where are we gonna start off with? Let's see. All right, let's save the Maddie Plays thing for a little bit later in the segment. All right, let's start off here. So, all right, boys, a lot of nonsense going on with God of Laundry, and you know, as expected, people are not very happy. Okay, people are not very happy with this situation. Now, listen, man, the discourse has gone exactly as we all expected the discourse to go, which is pure fucking chaos. Okay, no, I don't think anybody ever expected this game to have any kind of sort of discourse that was going to be even remotely understandable, I guess you could say, from either side. Really, like it's all kind of chaos at this point. But there's one thing that I think is kind of interesting, and I spoke about it yesterday when I covered this situation, and it's the fact that anytime a game like this that's super controversial is announced or showcased, there's one thing that always happens that I personally enjoy, and that's the memes, right? Even if it's a video game that I'm personally interested in, or maybe there's other people that are not, if they want a meme on it, I'm not going to get offended. I'm going to have a great time looking at the memes and having fun and laughing at it. So that's exactly what we did yesterday. We looked at a couple of memes for this game, a couple of videos that were pretty funny. But apparently, as expected, because I said it was going to happen, right? Like they are incapable of laughing. They're incapable of just finding the humor in things. They are so mad at Dominos. If you guys don't know what happened, I'm going to explain to you what happened. I talked about it yesterday, but I'm going to remind you again because, again, there's so many things happening. So, Domino's Pizza UK posted this. It said, God of War game with no Kratos equals pepperoni passion with no pepperoni. Okay? Nothing crazy. Honestly, literally nothing crazy. It's funny as hell, right? And it's another, you know, corporate yellow checkmark account that decided to, you know, just have a little fun, poke a little fun, whatever. Like, what's so bad? What's so bad about poking a little fun? The problem is that when you can't laugh at yourself, and I say this all the time, like you guys just spent like the first 30 minutes of the stream felting me with fucking TTS racism jokes. Do I care? No. I think it's hilarious, right? Like if you can't laugh at yourself, you know, you're probably taking this shit a little bit too seriously. So Domino's ended up making a joke, and, you know, Santa Monica Studio responded in a very serious way, which, again, when you do this, you clearly show that whatever that person said got under your skin when it didn't have to get under your skin. There's no reason why it should get under your skin. And then Santa Monica Studios, which, by the way, is a corporate yellow checkmark PlayStation account, said, okay, thanks for the feedback, Domino's Pizza corporate account. How are you making fun of a corporate account making a joke when you are also a corporate account getting mad at a joke? it's very obvious that there's two people behind these corporate accounts that are probably younger, one of which has a sense of humor, and the other does not. So anyway, so this actually ended up spiraling into something so ridiculous where now the journalists who can't take a fucking joke, who can't just laugh at something, laugh at them. It's not even themselves. Just laugh at the situation. What's the big deal? I don't get it. They're writing articles about Domino's, literally attacking Domino's, bro. This is the world that we're in, where they're attacking Domino's, attacking the tweet, and only celebrating the fact that supposedly Santa Monica Studios clapped back. They clapped back, boys. If that's a clapback, Jesus Christ, I can only imagine how you are in a debate if that's a clapback. Anyway, God of War Laufey dev responds to pizza company's dumb tweet about the game, right? Apparently, the developer over at Santa Monica Studio responded to a social media post from Domino's Pizza after the Pizza Chain's UK account joked about the newly announced God of War Laufey for God of War game without Kratos. The post from Domino's Pizza we already went over, and Santa Monica Studio supposedly clapped back with their response, which we all went over as well. Now, the Domino's Pizza UK account is known for its spicy post, and this was just a latest example as the account purposely posting something hyperbolic and weird to garner. What is weird about this? What is weird about this? Like, why are we this upset? Why are we this angry, bro? That's like, bro, okay, that's like going to Wendy's and taking the Wendy's Twitter account seriously with whatever they say. Do you know how crazy the Wendy's Twitter account is? Do you know how crazy some of the shit that it says is? Bro, it's some of the funniest thing that you'll ever read. But if you go to Wendy's and you take that shit seriously, bro, why are you so miserable? And you know what's even funnier about all this is that these people that are currently taking Domino's Pizza as something very fucking serious, apparently, are the same people that claim that YouTubers are miserable all the time. They're the ones that claim we're always negative, we're always this, we're always that. Meanwhile, they can't even take a fucking joke. It's clearly a joke. Why are you losing your mind? You even admit that it's a joke at the beginning of the article, so you know it's a joke. You know? God of War Laufey tells the story of Faye, the wife of Kratos, blah, blah. We already know that. All right, so let's move on now. You also got PC Gamer. Again, it's not just GameSpot. People were calling out GameSpot, but it's not just GameSpot. It's also PC Gamer, right? PC Gamer, Domino's Pizza UK has joined the gamer culture slap fight over God of War Laufey. And I would really like to just skip this part, please. Not the way that I wanted to round out my week. Guys, what is so bad about this? Typically speaking, we wouldn't be inclined to write about God of War Laufey. Not because I don't want to play the next God of War game, but because Sony has doubled down on console exclusives for the foreseeable and we are PC Gamer. However, it's my job to report on the gaming discourse. Imagine me saying the following with a deep, bone-tired sigh. Domino's Pizza has entered the next feud with Santa Monica Studios because the God of War game doesn't have Kratos in it, or at least he's not the main character. For some context, I guess God of War Laufey will follow the journey of Kratos' wife. We already know that. But let me state my opinion up front. Maybe Laufey will be a good game, maybe it'll be a bad game. Neither option will have anything to do with the fact that its protagonist happens to be a woman. And it is in fact a good thing that the franchise isn't focusing exclusively on Kratos. Bro, the revisionist history is honestly, I think that's the most tiring thing about all this discourse around video games like this, is the revisionist history, where nobody prior to God of War Laufey was saying that we need to have God of War video games without Kratos. Nobody was saying that. Like literally, even with Atreus in the other two video games, nobody was saying that. A lot of people actually complained about the Atreus segment. Some people liked them, but you know, obviously you're going to have some people that are going to like certain things. That's fine. But people just rather focus more on Kratos. But now, all of a sudden, that Laufey is a thing. Now we're revising history to say, well, it's a good thing that the franchise isn't focusing exclusively on Kratos. That's something that we need. Why is that something that we need? I don't understand. Did you see how many people were actually upset at Zelda mainlining her own game in Echoes of Wisdom recently? There were some people that were upset. They were using the wrong terminology, but they were still upset. Now, granted, it makes more sense in that scenario because Legend of Zelda was always in the name. So, you know, Zelda being a part of it kind of makes sense. But Link was always the main character for the most part, aside from a couple of games. So, yeah, people Some people were still upset. But this whole situation, you trying to revise history and claim that this is something people always wanted, it's not. That's not true. Anybody that looks at any discourse from God of War prior to this announcement, prior to the rumor of this game existing, go back a few months ago, prior to the first rumor of this game existing, and research the God of War discussions that were happening. And I promise you, you're not going to find almost any post, thread, forum, anything related to Faye. They only come out now, right? They only come out after the game is announced because they have to justify why the game exists. And they'll pretend like it always was that way. You'll get these random accounts and it'll be like, I always wanted a game to play as Faye. Did you really? Why do I have a hard time believing that? Right? Again, I'm not saying you can't play a game as that. I'm just saying, like, I have a hard time believing that while you were playing all of these God of War games, and they always start off, you know how I know they're lying? They always start off with, I'm a super fan of God of War. I did this, and this. And I'm like, okay, so you start with all the justifications to then follow up with the bullshit, right? Because you think that by throwing all the justifications at the beginning, that's somehow not going to make the bullshit that you're about to say bullshit. They do it all the time. I see it all the fucking time. Again, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that there isn't some random people out there that probably wanted to play as Faye, right? I'm not going to pretend like that doesn't exist because it does, right? I feel like it does. I think it's fair to say that there are some random people out there that absolutely, you know, in their mind prior to all this thought about playing as Faye. What I'm telling you is that is extremely few and far between. And to pretend like it's anything massive and not few and far between is, I think, very disingenuous. That's really what I'm saying. But in any case, let's continue. So it's boring and dull to tell the exact same story over and over again. Oh, I didn't realize that, guys. So all of these God of War video games that we've been playing, they were the same exact story. Did you know that? Did you guys know that? It's the same exact story. Every single video game is the same exact story, guys. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Wow. That's interesting. Especially since the 2018 reboot has already been given him 2 several dozen hour-long titles. Oh, wow. Wow, so 24 hours of Kratos is enough, and now you got to bring in Laufey. Okay, I got you. Well, he said several dozen. Okay, so we'll give him more than 24 hours, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, and he's had an anthology of games before that, and they'll be remaking the 2005 trilogy anyway. Nobody should care. See, I have a hard time. I have a really hard time listening to somebody tell me that nobody should care about what's happening to a video game franchise that they have been playing for decades, right? I have a really hard time listening to that person say nobody should care when you're over here writing an article complaining about Domino's fucking pizza, making a joke about a video game that you just said nobody should care. So if nobody should care, why the fuck are you complaining about Domino's fucking pizza? Of all things, why are you complaining if nobody should care? It's very obvious that you should care. It's very obvious that you do care. It's very obvious that if it didn't matter, well, why'd you do it? You know what I'm saying? You're clearly, what they're trying to tell you is that you shouldn't care about the things they want you not to care about. That's what they really are trying to say. They don't want to say that because we all know, like, that's going to lead to them getting backlash and stuff. So they're just trying to run around and tell people, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? You care. So if you care, I should care. Right? I think it's only allowed. I don't understand why we live in a world where people say they shouldn't and should not care about something. It's the same argument that people have where let's say you're having a bad day, right? Like, let's say one of you guys in the chat having a bad day, something bad happened to you, whatever. You'll get one person that'll come to you. It happens all the time. You get one person that'll be like, oh, well, okay, I'm sorry that happened to you. That, you know, that's bad. That's bad that happened. But listen, you really shouldn't be thinking about that because there's a genocide going on in the world. How many times have you seen people do that? all the fucking time, right? They'll gaslight you, and they'll tell you what you should and should not care about. It's like, brother, if somebody wants to care about something, let them care about it. Let them express it. The faster they express it, the faster they're going to get over it, right? Usually. Or at least it's going to have less of an effect, I guess you could say. You know, but we see that happen all the time. It's the downplaying of problems by issuing a bigger problem. Gaslighters do it all the time. So you complaining about a franchise you participated in for many, many, many years, well, suddenly none of that's supposed to matter because some random journalist said you shouldn't care about it. I think that's insane. I would never tell them not to care. If they want to lose their mind over Domino's Pizza, they have every right to do it. I'm going to make fun of it. I think it's hilarious, and I don't understand why they're taking it so serious. See, saying, why are you taking it so serious is totally different from saying you shouldn't care. Right? If I ask them, hey, why are you taking this so serious? That's not saying they shouldn't care. I'm just wondering why it's affecting you so bad. That's really it. They could be asking the same question, but instead, they're focused on trying to silence you and say, well, you shouldn't care. Stop caring. Stop thinking. Stop whatever. You know, there's a big difference between the two. But anyway. So then they said, except for Domino's Pizza UK, who fed the wood-fired oven of this nonsense by writing God of War with no creatives, etc., 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 right? I have skimmed the comments in the thread, so you don't have to. And it's mostly a bunch of griping about how a game should be called God of War if Kratos isn't in it. And a particularly nauseating AI-generated sexist video of Faye doing household labor. Bro. Oh my God, now we got sexism claims. Now we got sexism claims. Because it's sexist to make a joke about a woman doing laundry. Wow. So women doing laundry is sexism now? Is that the case? Women doing laundry is sexism? Notice how nobody ever tries to come up for a term for men throwing out the garbage. Notice how nobody ever does that. If somebody were to make an AI-generated video of a man doing all the household shit that he always does every single day that women don't want to do you think a man is going to go home and cry about it? Oh my God, they made an AI video about me throwing out the garbage. What? Are you kidding me? That's sexism now? I'd be laughing my fucking ass off. You know? So again, I don't understand personally why there is just such an extreme reaction to fucking jokes. These people are like the literal definition of misery. You know? It's the literal definition of misery. But anyway. Then apparently it's a radioactive waste pit of discussion. That means that they totally don't want you to read those comments. The place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Nothing valued is here. What does that even, bro? What does that even mean? You're talking about Domino's Pizza. What are we talking about? Anyway. So then we got another article from Games Radar. Same thing. Different person. Where they said there's more to God of War Laufey's cube than your small brain can possibly understand. This is the best theory that I've seen. Our little cube buddy could possibly contain the entire universe, so maybe stop talking so much crap. You know, I didn't realize in this picture until I put it in the thumbnail. I didn't realize in this picture just how she has like the typical angry female feminism stare face. How they all do that. Why do they all do that? Why does every Western female character has to have that angry man face? Why is that? You guys notice that? You guys remember Horizon Hunter Gatherers? Remember that game? The 4-player co-op game that's totally not going to flop for PlayStation? Remember how all the female characters in that game were doing the angry fucking male face when not even most of the males were doing that? The black character didn't even have, the black man didn't even have an angry face. Dude was chilling. But for some reason, the girls, they're like, they're just there like, you know? Especially the fat bitch that's missing a leg. It's like, like, why? What is wrong with you? Do you have rabies? Do you have rabies? Is feminism causing rabies now? What's happening? So it's like the same thing. It's the face that makes them look powerful, or at least that's what they believe. They believe in their mind that this makes them look strong. They believe that this somehow makes them compared to men or something like that. And again, I miss subtlety. I kind of really miss subtlety when it comes to all characters, not just female characters. I miss subtlety with male characters too. This over brashness is really, it sometimes is really annoying. Like sometimes I feel like a stone cold look and maybe even a smirk or maybe just a stone cold look can go a lot further than whatever the fuck is going on here. Whatever this, like, I'm angry because, I don't know, men bad look is going on, you know? I really hate it. I wish we could go back to, like, the subtle looks. That would be a lot better. And I feel like older video games had that because they really couldn't animate the face that well. So older video games usually had stone cold faces, you know? But anyway, it kind of reminds me of Max Payne. Remember how in Max Payne 1, they couldn't animate the face? So they used still pictures to animate the face. And it was always like smirking. You know, it's like, mind you, you're playing as Max Payne, all the craziness going down, all the people that you're shooting and killing, and he has a smirk on his face. It's always like a little stupid smirk. You know, it's like, bro, you don't have to do all that. Anyway, so there's that. And just so you guys are aware, for those of you that are watching this right now or watching the playback, God of War Laufey can be enjoyed completely standalone. So you don't even have to play the others. They obviously recommend you do play them because they want your money. But the game, the supposed side story, is going to be its own story. It's going to be able to you'll be able to understand everything from just playing this game. So much for it to be a side story. Now, I know a lot of people were complaining about Maddie Plays. We're going to get into that in 1 second. I kind of want to showcase one thing. This person's tweet is going semi-viral. It's like, I don't know, complaining about Domino's Pizza, right? 1 million views complaining about Domino's Pizza. But they totally want you to stop caring about this. Unbeknownst to this fucking loser who tweeted this, bro. Do you think he's upset? Do you think this man is upset? Unbeknownst to this fucking loser who tweeted this, they've likely cost their agency any further contract with a major video game publisher again. All because someone wants to look cool to a small crowd that will never know or care about their name. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? It's really not that serious, bro. You know? So, number one, if you think Domino's fucking Pizza, a worldwide franchise, is worried about whether or not they're gonna have a contract with fucking PlayStation, are you serious right now? Do you really think that's even a thing, brother? Yeah, they're so mad. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, why be this mad? There's no, guys, it's Domino's Pizza. Like, I really don't know how else to explain it. Again, and I only call it out this way because these are the people that are telling you that you're being ridiculous for caring. So if you're being ridiculous for caring, then they're being ridiculous for caring. Is that not fair? Like, I feel like that's fair to say. Is that not fair? Like, again, take all the bullshit out of it. Take all the bias out of it, the lefty, right-wing bullshit. Take all that out of it. Look at this objectively and say, you guys seem to really care about this shit. So I think it's fair to say that the other people that care about it the opposite way that you do are allowed to care about it as well with the same amount of energy as you supposedly not caring about this tweet or about this situation. I think it's fair. You know? But anyway, so now we're going to go over to Maddie Plays. Shout out to Pratanga for posting this. Mr. Maddie got pretty pissed off at his viewers for not liking the new God of War. Now, I want to preface this by saying I do not watch Mr. Maddie Plays, so I don't have his history. This is not an attack on him. I don't want nobody to harass him. I don't want nobody to do anything. We're just objectively looking at what happened and understanding the scenario because, you know, me personally as a content creator, I just will never, I'll never get it. But anyway, let's play this and see what happened. So he was reacting to the state of play. All right, you can see his chat here on the bottom right, and let's see what happened.
Okay. I don't know where to even start, dude. Chat, you guys just fucking ruined it again, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I want to do these showcase streams anymore. I'm gonna be real. It's just like, it was a justifiably like annoying showcase, but I just see people getting mad at like the dumbest shit. Like the problem with the game isn't because you play as a fucking woman. It's just like not. It's just like just didn't. I don't know. It didn't look different enough from like I guess God of War to like justify this whole kind of redoing like new approach to it. I thought the aerial combat looked fine, but I mean that was a big showing for, I don't know. I felt kind of flat during most of it, but again, it's kind of what I said with my 007 impressions. Like, I'm not a mark for these things, but you see me popping off about Wolverine, or like I really like Pragmata, so I think it comes down to the type of game. But yeah, I got nothing more to say. I'm gonna hop off though. I got to think about if I want to do these types of streams. I don't know, man. It's just, it gets mad toxic, and it's like I'm not trying to ruin people's vibes. It's like I get it's only so much we can filter when there's a certain volume of people, but it's very disappointing. So I'm gonna hop off, guys. Thank you to those of you who did support, though. I appreciate you, and we will talk soon. I'll make a video on the state of play, so you can look forward to that at least. But I appreciate you guys.
All right, so I was just letting him speak because I didn't want to like interrupt, so you could get the full context of everything that was being said. So, all right, here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, I don't care how he wants to like manage his chat. He can manage his chat however he wants. It's his platform. He can manage his chat. He can say what. I'm gonna tell you from my own personal experience. Instead of talking about how he's doing things, because how he's doing things, that's up to him. All right, I don't watch him. I don't know about it. None of that shit. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you have a platform where you can stream, if you're blessed enough, like we are, thankfully, to be able to stream, you know, a lot of these showcases and see people's live reactions, I actually think that's amazing. You know, I actually think that it's amazing to see that, because you get to see the reactions in real time. And I would guarantee you, because I already see it in his chat throughout this entire, I was watching his chat while I was watching the clip. If you look at his chat, there are people being positive about the game in the chat. Okay? There are people being positive about it in the chat. They're like, I agree with Batty. The game looked good, whatever. And some people obviously were being negative. They would be like, yo, it looks ass. You know, the showcase looks terrible. You know, God of War Laufey looks bad. Whatever. There are people in there. Look, Chud's ruined it. There's people in there that agree with him. So my thing is, if you're going to only call out the negativity in your chat, and then cancel your stream over the negativity in your chat, I think that's crazy. Especially when there's people in your chat that are being positive. You basically said that you're basically showing that their communication with you doesn't mean a fucking thing. It doesn't mean a thing, because you would rather cancel the stream for the negativity than keep the stream going for the positivity that was there. Even if the positivity is less than the negativity, it doesn't matter. It's still there. It's still there. Like, you could have focused on that if you wanted to, but you chose to focus on the negativity for whatever that reason may be. Me personally, all right, I've always said that I really enjoy being able to see the reactions that people have to these showcases. And I can't even begin to, like, explain how many people that have disagreed with me on some video games that I've looked forward to or that I've enjoyed. And guess what? You're allowed to do that. I don't expect you to be like completely one for one with me on everything. I think that's insane. I actually think that's kind of stupid. And that's when it starts getting into the toxic positivity nonsense. You know, I've dealt with many situations where there are people that wanted me to hate a game. They were being negative about the game. And you know what I told them? I don't fucking care. It's something that I like. I enjoy the game. And I'm going to keep playing the game, and I'm going to be honest about my feelings about the game. If that doesn't match up with how you feel about the game, that's okay. We can definitely talk about it. But if you want me to be in a situation or create a situation where only people that like the games that I like are going to be allowed to be able to like participate, then I think that's insane. I don't think that's right. Do you know how many people call me gay and give me shit for liking Cat Quest? Because I fucking love Cat Quest, motherfuckers. Okay? I perfected every single goddamn Cat Quest, and I fully plan to play the fourth one, bitches. All right? And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I know there's a lot of people that'll give me shit for that. And that's okay. It's not that deep. Right? Like, you have to... You cannot, bro. Like, people are allowed to have their their mindset about certain video games. And the truth is that this video game has let down a lot of people. And I don't know if you want to admit that or not because you want to be ultra positive about it or something along those lines. I really don't know. But this game has let down a lot of people. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So play what you like. And I'll tell you this too, right? Whenever it comes to video games that I personally like, there is nothing anybody can say, no matter how close they are to me, whether they're family, friends, people on the internet, does not matter. If I like a video game, there is literally nothing that they can say that's going to ruin my enjoyment of the video game. The only thing that could ruin the enjoyment of the video game for me is the video game. That is it. So if something changes in the game, or if they fuck with something, then maybe, right? For example, last night, I was grinding out levels in Diablo 4. I know a lot of people hate Diablo 4. I don't like where Blizzard's direction has gone for a lot of their games, but I keep telling people one of the games that I personally know, there are two franchises that I have a weakness for. I've been very upfront about it. It's Diablo and Final Fantasy, although the Final Fantasy one is starting to go away. I'm not going to lie to you. Especially since I'm playing Dragon Quest, having a great time with that. Finished the 3rd island. I'm on the 4th. Like, it's fantastic. Anyway, but for me, it's like, I was playing the shit out of Diablo, grinding out levels. I think I'm like level 80 Paragon right now in the new season, whatever. The point is, like, I know people hate that game. I know they do. Every time I share Diablo news with someone, they're like, "Oh, you're playing that gay game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Here's my druid. here's my druid." You know what I mean? So the game. You cannot, bro. I just will never understand this bullshit mentality of, oh, you have people that are hating on the game and that's ruining it for me. How is it ruining it for you, bro? When I was watching the PlayStation State of Play myself and I was reacting to the PlayStation State of Play, do you not think I was getting negative comments about what they were seeing? Of course. Of course I was. I was getting negative comments about certain video games all the time. Right? But the thing is, if I liked some of the games, like for example, Wolverine, I didn't hate Wolverine. I thought Wolverine was fine. Jean Grey looks old as fuck, but the gameplay looked good. I was saying the gameplay looked good. People were like mid, L, mid. Who cares? Who cares? Just be honest with yourself. And whoever wants to truly be around here and have a conversation and understand what's happening, they'll be here and they'll have that conversation. They genuinely will. But if you're looking to create like some sort of like fucking crazy echo chamber where it's just like only people who are going to be positive are going to be in your chat, brother, it's the internet. It's the internet. I don't think that's ever going to happen for anybody. There's not a single person with any sort of platform that is on the internet as a live streamer that has a 100% toxic positive chat. It's not happening. Straight up. You just have to learn to talk to people. I like talking to people that disagree all the time in the chat. It happens all the time. I like talking to those people. Sometimes I troll them. Sometimes they troll me. It's okay. It's not a problem. As long as we all have a good time, because at the end of the day, you know what we're all doing when we log off this live stream? At least this is what we should be doing. Outside of real life stuff, you know what we're doing in our free time when we have a little bit of time to ourselves? We're playing video games. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. If you're not playing video games at all, I don't understand why you're here. You're more than welcome to hang out, but I'm just saying, like, outside of being, you know, agreeing, disagreeing, whatever, at the end of the day, when people have their free time and they're chilling, they're playing video games. At least that's what I'm doing. You know? I don't get much free time these days, but that's what I'm doing. So that's all it is, man. You know, that's all it is. So fuck it if people don't like the game that you like, man. Fuck it if people don't like the shit that you're into, whatever. Who cares? Do you like it? Because if you really like it, none of that shit should matter. None of that shit should ever come anywhere close to your enjoyment of the game, you know? Piping Cynic says, I don't play video games, but I like being informed. Nothing wrong with that. Again, I think that most of the people that watch me are probably people that play video games probably every day, you know? So, you know, for me personally, like I said, when people were asking me to react to this, I don't know if people thought I was going to be like shitting on Mr. Matty Plays or whatever. That's not going to happen. I see no reason to shit on him. I see somebody who is controlled by his chat. And I think he needs to just understand that on the internet, there's never going to be this pure toxic positivity. It's never going to be that ever. And you have to learn to talk to people that are disagreeing and understand why they are feeling that way. It's so easy. The thing is, he did the deflection thing where he just, he passed it off. Like, he just passed it off. All the criticism, he passed it off and said, you know, the game doesn't look bad just because there's a woman in it. Who said that? Who said that? The only ones who are saying that are the ones who are taking the conversation and the criticisms and turning it into that because they want to downplay the argument. They want to downplay the argument. They want to change the argument, and they want to make the argument something that you can't understand. It's a deflection, you know? So, anyway, it is what it is. At this point, is he a show? I don't know, and I don't care. Again, I don't watch him. I just don't agree with what he's doing necessarily with the chat, man. If people don't like your game, that doesn't mean you can't like the game. You should be able to enjoy the game, no problem. Bro, when I'm playing Diablo, there's not a single comment in my mind of anybody that hated Diablo telling me that I'm gay for liking the game or whatever. It's never in my mind. It never even crosses my mind. I'm too busy thinking about how I can turn my Shred Druid into a fucking monster. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. What do you think's going to happen when I start playing Path of Exile 2 for the new league again? It's the same thing. Path of Exile 2 is gay. I don't care. Although, to be fair, less people say that about PoE 2 than they do about Diablo. But you get my point. You get you get my point. That's all I'm concerned about. Oh, when I'm playing Dragon Quest, like, oh, that game looks cute. I don't give a fuck if it looks childish. Dragon Quest is awesome. Okay? And I'm having a great time with that. I can't wait to play the HD 1 and 2 and 3 remake. I have those. I got to play that. But anyway, so that's basically it, man. And again, I hope that he understands that a lot of the backlash he's getting, I think, is because, quite frankly, people are like, hey, dude, you know, don't tell people they're not allowed to feel the certain way that they're allowed to feel. Everybody's allowed to feel the way they want to feel. You know, whether it's right or wrong, that'll come out eventually. But people are allowed to feel the way they want to feel, especially about a franchise that has millions and millions of fans. We're not talking about a video game that only sold 100,000 copies and was only available for the last 2 years. We're talking about a franchise that has been available for many fucking years, decades. It's been available for decades. It has millions upon millions upon millions of fans. You can't sit there and pretend as if people shouldn't give a fuck. You can't do that. The amount of investment in that franchise is astronomical. You can't do that, bro. That's not going to happen. So, anyway, that's basically it. That's all I really got for this situation. I hope everybody, you know, kind of understands where I'm coming from. And if not, it doesn't matter, because you're gonna, you know, probably tell me in the TTS anyway. All right, let me resume TTS. I think we got a lot to go over. Hold on, let me.
Oh wait, this is even better, and it wasn't even Wendy's this time. Smiley face emoji.
Right, Jason Altor, thank you for the 10. Yeah, it wasn't Wendy's. Guys, we're 132 away from tier 2. I think Sonya said, or something like that.
Hello, Carlos.
Yo, the Bateman, bro. The Bateman voice, Benjamin, is crazy.
At Sith Lord Kratos 85 celebrates 9 months of membership.
They're not remaking the OG games. They're censoring them.
They definitely are. And I think it's going to be funny when people see what's actually in it. Thank you, Sith Lord Kratos, for the 9 months.
How dare you, Dominos?
What the fuck?
My effies are hurt.
Why are there so many games without Kratos? And what's on the felted list?
Ron DFK, thank you for the 5. The fuck
so
was that?
I have small brain? Or is it just projection of your own inability to think of a better insult?
It's probably projection. Jen Arthurs, definitely. From
you
the journals,
just start
probably.
this stream without me. Sup?
Alucard with the 2. I didn't start the stream without you, man. I told you guys I'm gonna be I'm going to be early today. And nobody wanted to listen, man. Nobody listened. Genetic Spore became a member over on Rumble. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. Guys, we're not going to have any waifu battle today. No, nothing. This is a fast stream. We got like one more topic to do. It's a fast stream, guys, because unfortunately I'm very pressed for time. Sonia says we're 1:30 or something like that away from tier 2, so we're actually getting really close. I didn't think it was possible on a fast stream like this, but thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Let's pause the TTS because now we got to talk about Marathon, boys. We got to talk about Marathon, boys. They done fucked up. Marathon done fucked up again. Hold on, let me bring up Marathon's favorite part, the Steam DB numbers. Hold on, let me bring that up. Because they're actually doing pretty decent because the game is free. So, you know, this is their chance. This is their chance to shine, boys. This is their chance to shine. Oh, the numbers are going down already? God damn, that's rough. Ooh, boy. All right, anyway, let's talk about it. All right, boys. We got to talk about Marathon because they done fucked up again. They done messed up again, boys. Marathon. Oh, boy. So if you guys are not aware, Marathon is in its free week, right? So they gave the game away for free. They're letting people play it and experience it because they now have the new season. I believe it's season 2 already, or maybe they're doing it prior to season 2. I'm not exactly 100% sure, forgive me. But I believe season 2 is either on the way or it's already started. Regardless, they're doing a free week because they want people to try out the game because they know that nobody's buying the game. All right? The free week started at about 30,000 concurrent players. It shot all the way up to about 40 some odd thousand. And then, you know, it's kind of falling off now. You can clearly see the dips where the numbers, it's just trending downwards. All right? Like, it's like the people that played the game for free, they're not sticking around. I would probably imagine that their normal number of, like, let's say, 12,000-ish or something like that. The 12,000-ish number that they've had for probably like a month now. I don't really think that number's going to go up that much. It's probably going to go up to like 13 to 15,000, and that's basically where it's going to end, right? It's going to end at that number. But here's the thing, all right? Marathon messed up, boys. They messed up bad because in this whole situation, because Marathon was free, the deluxe edition for Marathon was accidentally being given away for $14. So people thought, after playing the game for free, they thought that they were going to be buying the deluxe edition of Marathon for $14. Come to find out, PlayStation said, oh shit, that's not supposed to happen. So they said, well, listen, you're not actually going to get the game with the $14. You're actually just paying for a bunch of cosmetics. Sorry. Bro, you guys, how do you keep fucking up? I don't understand how you keep messing up, bro. Like, how do you do this? What are we doing, right? So, like, what a disaster. Anyway, so basically people were buying the deluxe edition. They thought they were buying the game. They didn't realize that they were actually just buying the deluxe portion of the game, but they still have to buy the base portion of the game because the base portion that would charge $40 on top of that $14 is actually $0 because it's free to play. So people thought that they were going to be able to get the whole game for $14. It's a little scammy. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little scammy. Whether it's intentional or not, it's a little fucking scammy. But regardless, it's still kind of funny. So after the free week, accessing this content will require the purchase of Marathon Base Edition. So you actually have to go and buy Marathon Base Edition. That's rough. Now, here's the thing. It gets even better. It gets even better. Sony updated the Marathon Deluxe Edition store page after players bought a heavily discounted version of the game during its free-to-play week. The Marathon free week kicked off alongside the release of Marathon Season 2. Okay, so it is out then. Okay, so this is happening with Season 2. All right, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Fans are playing the game, presumably getting a taste for Bungie's shooter and wanting to continue once this week is over. Notice that there's a huge discount on the game's deluxe edition, listed for $14 on the PlayStation Store. And per the store listing, this is where it gets really good. Per the store listing, this includes Marathon, 6 runner shells, 1 premium rewards pass voucher, and so on. But the important part is that it says that it includes Marathon. It includes Marathon. This is gonna be a clusterfuck, boys. All right, because the listing said that it includes Marathon when people bought it. So of course, naturally, they're gonna think that they're getting the game and everything else for. Yeah, they fucked up bad. They fucked up real bad. They thought they were getting the game and everything else for $14. Now, keep in mind too, when you buy a deluxe edition for a video game, does it ever not come with the actual base game? No. The only time that ever happens is when you buy a deluxe edition upgrade, because those do exist. Some video games do give you the option to purchase a deluxe edition upgrade, but it specifically says deluxe edition upgrade, right? That's for people that want to buy the deluxe edition portion, but don't want to buy the whole game again, right? But that's not what happened here, right? It says that it included Marathon. So this absolutely would be a massive class action if they didn't catch this. I don't know if they refunded everybody. I'm really not sure, but this is huge. So anyway, except Sony itself didn't quite have that in mind. It is not included as a statement on the page saying that for those who already downloaded Marathon during the Open Play Week but have not purchased Marathon, then purchasing this product will grant access to the Deluxe Edition content only for the duration of the Open Play Week, after which accessing this content will require the purchase of the Marathon Base Edition. There's no way they could get away with this. They cannot get away with this. This is such a fucking scam. So you got people to buy the deluxe for $14, and now you're gonna try to keep their $14 unless they give you another $40 for a game that they initially were gonna play, but not at the price that you want. Nah, bro. There is no way, brother. There is no way they should be allowed to. That's a fucking joke. Yeah, I agree. That's a joke. As a user on Reset Era points out, Sony doesn't offer traditional deluxe edition upgrades to players who own the game. Instead, they are offered the discounted rate on the Marathon Deluxe Edition, effectively meaning you are buying the game again just at an updated rate. However, the discounted upgrade wasn't disabled for players who own the game via its new free trial. So these guys didn't even bother changing the system that they initially had. They didn't even bother. Now, keep in mind, Steam has something similar, where if you own like a portion of a bundle or something like that, they'll prorate the bundle cost. So let's say there's a bundle for Witcher and you own 6 out of 7 items or whatever. They'll only charge you for the 7th item. They won't charge you for all 7. Something like that. But they didn't account for the fact that by making the game free, that the deluxe edition was going to prorate to $14. They didn't even think that far ahead. This is how little they actually give a fuck. Or maybe they did think that far ahead and they're thinking to themselves, well, maybe this is the way we can scam people out of a couple of extra bucks, So anyway, let's check this out. While users on Reset Era note that this would have been obviously seen as a price error by anyone who decided to buy it, given that Marathon is somewhat struggling, they argue Sony would have been better off taking this one on the chin and honoring the purchase for those who bought the mistakenly priced version. I agree. And they probably still will end up doing that to avoid getting sued. But anyway, or at the very least, do a mass refund for anyone who purchased it during the free trial period. They should do that too. Either or, they should do one of those two. Either you take it on the chin or you do a mass refund. One of the two. If you keep the $14 or you tell people, sorry, bitches, you got to buy the $40 game that they gave away to you for free. Nah, bro. That's not happening. That's going to be bad. But anyway, it says, so anyone who doesn't see this new PSA doesn't get a rude awakening coming next week. Oh, there's going to be a lot. You know how many people... Again, we saw how many people are disconnected from the gaming conversation online when we reacted to the Sony State of Play and we saw the whole God of War nonsense go down, right? There's a lot of people that are disconnected from the overall conversation. So when this free week ends and you have all these people on PlayStation especially who think they bought Marathon for $14, bro, do you understand the clusterfuck that's about to come their way? It's not going to be pretty, right? But anyway, as one user puts it, users should automatically get a refund rather than having to deal with PlayStation's horrific customer support. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody likes PlayStation support. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But in any case, so that's essentially what's going on with that. And keep in mind, this is also while Destiny is getting its final update. Just to give you guys an update on Destiny 2. Destiny 2's final update is 71 pages of patch notes, which tells me they've been planning to get rid of this game for a long time. 71 pages of patch notes, and they said that their teams have worked tirelessly to address the bugs and are still hunting down stragglers. So they want to get rid of it as much as possible. And not only that, if you look at the Marathon forums, boys, it is It is interesting. Go woke, go broke. I can see the Glazers have entered into Reddit ironic posting. Destiny 3 reportedly canceled. Marathon 1. Free week, how we doing? Can this be in play? Like, it's, again, do not stop posting Steam player accounts. Do not stop thinking about Marathon. It's fucking chaos over here, bro. Who is Asmongold? Bro, imagine saying who is Asmongold. Come on, if you're online and saying who is Asmongold, I have a hard time believing that. Marathon is a game for Alpha Sigma males only. Oh, that's I didn't know that. That's good. Oh, play it then. Huh. Let's see this one. All the whiners in the discussion forum talking about no players. Play the game then instead of talking about it nonstop endlessly every single minute, hour, and day. No. Game is boring, so no. Let's see a refresh. Hold on. Let's check a refresh. Let's see. Can someone explain to me why this game is woke? I don't like the story works. Can Bungie just die already? How is Asmongold so powerful? Yo, Asmongold emojis in the chat, boys. Asmongold emoji in the chat. Do you think 11,000 players will pay for 800 people's salaries? No. No, by the way. Absolutely not. It won't. And this is the conundrum that they're going to be in, right? Because considering they canceled Destiny and they're going to just let that ride off into the sunset, there's no way that Marathon can support the salaries of the people that are working on it consistently. There's just no fucking way. It's literally impossible. The math is not mathing. It does not add up. And if you think that that's going to happen, I have a bridge to sell you because it's not going to happen. There's literally no way, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, I just thought it was pretty funny. I understand now why this game lost 90% of its players. Okay, we'll read this one. In the first month, my experience with the game. First run, found 2 new weapons and came across an event where I had to hack some kind of container that was surrounded by bots and a turret. I went and immediately realized I didn't have the correct ammo type for either of the new weapons. I only had 12 rounds left. Got surrounded by robots. GG. Second run. This was the run where I realized there was no PvE in this game. I was fighting off those red bugs while being poisoned by a weird yellow flower with an insanely large AoE range. Then I got shot in the back. I didn't hear any footsteps or any indication that someone was nearby. I think the guy was camping on a rooftop and jumped down behind me. GG. Tried to sabotage, hack an orange boiler or antenna. Someone hacked it before I could. So I had to run across the entire map to another objective. I still had some time left and I thought, let's look for loot in this area. The area was surrounded by AI bots. I went and started fighting them. Once again, someone killed me from behind. At first, I thought one of the AI bots had spawned behind me, but then I realized I had been killed by some invisible assassin called the USEC robot or something like that. Weird. I successfully hacked. He had 5 runs and he's like, fuck it, I'm out. I'm out. The red marks indicate a severe skill issue. Your post confirms it. I do like how a lot of the deflection that Marathon, like, super fans have is that they'll just say that you're really bad at first-person shooters or you're really bad at games or whatever. They'll just say that you suck. That's basically it. Like, there's no way that you could think the game is boring or bad. It's just that you suck at FPSs. It's like one of the biggest copes I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, massive deflection. So, in any case, this is a pretty bad fuck-up by Marathon, and I really do believe that they need to give the deluxe edition away to the people that bought it or refund people their $14. Are you really hurting that? You know what? Never mind. You are hurting that bad. You're hurting so bad that you're willing to hold on to $14 times however many players fell for this scam. You're willing to hold on to that instead of refunding it. How fucking pathetic is that? How pathetic is that, bro? If you want it so bad, just give the people the game and stop coping about it. Otherwise, refund people. That's crazy, bro. They're hurting for $14 that bad. God bless them. God bless them. All right, boys, resume queue. Let's see. What do we got? We're ending soon. What do we got?
If that fucking Wookiee takes my pork buns again, I'm going to unleash the bananas.
You and these
Hypno
bananas,
made
bro,
me
I
Mr.
swear.
Train drove me to steam locomotive emoji. Hopping.
I did not make you miss the train. You missed the train, Grade A.
You play Diablo 4? You son of a bitch.
Was that necessary, brother? Was it necessary to clap cheeks just because I played Diablo 4? Was that necessary, bro? Benji, thank you for the 5. John D, thank you for the 10. Guys, Raza dropped a $20 fucking banger over on Rumble, bro. 20. We are basically 100 away from tier 2. Raza, thank you so much for the 20. She says, closer. Thank you, Raza. I appreciate that. Shout out to Raza. Legendary. All right, boys. Listen, a couple of things before we start to head out. Wait, what? It says I have a gifted game? No, I don't. That's weird. It said I had a gifted game, but then I don't. Guys, couple things. So number one, I'm gonna try. Did they spank me? No, that's not a spanking. You need to listen. You need to listen to that sound again. That's not a spanking. Guys, tomorrow. Oh my God, that is a gifted game. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. I heard that. Give me a second. Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Bro!
Holy shit. Holy shit.
You've been a bad boy.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I haven't played it, but Cat Quest looks great fun.
Oh my God, my heart just came out of my chest, bro. My heart just came out of my chest, bro. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Oh my God, bro. What, man? Anybody who saw me react to the PlayStation Showcase, you guys know, like, this was like one of my number one. Like, I'm so excited to play this. I want to play. K-Styles! Bro, what is happening? Oh my God, bro. Red Boy, Marvel Tokon, what the fuck is happening? I want to play this game so bad. K-Styles, give me a second, please. I'm still coming down from this. I want to play this game so bad. I want to play as Carnage so bad. So bad. So bad. Holy fuck. Hypno is bricked. I'm beyond bricked. I am beyond bricked, bro.
Tier 2?
Oh my God. Bro, Flush? Bro, what's happening?
Holy shit.
Shame on Bungie.
Guys, hold on. I can only get so erect. Hold on. There's so much going on right now. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Time out. No hearts left. Donkey is for Adiz Shankar. I want you to beat Atreus like the whites did to Emmett Till. Beat the black out of him to make him white. Make him question his life choices. So, really, hold on. Fun fact. If you guys don't know, like, Atreus will not play fighting games with me. He just won't. He just won't. Because he challenged me to Marvel vs. Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom, right? And it didn't end well for him, right? And keep in mind, I haven't played fighting games in years. In years, right? Marvel vs. Capcom, I have a lot of memory muscle with, but aside from that, like, I haven't played fighting games for years. We didn't even stream it. We just played it. We just played it, like, you know, we just played it. And he doesn't want to play it because I perfected him twice. I perfected him twice, so he didn't even get a hit off, and he rage quit the game. He logged off. He said that it was a hate crime, and that he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to play with me anymore. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play. So he has effectively banned me from playing this game. I'm like, bro, I'm not that good at fighting games anymore. I'm really not. Like, I want to be very honest and upfront. I don't really play fighting games that much anymore. I used to many years ago, a lot. But I'm more of, like, you know, I like my Souls games, my ARPGs, my, you know, first-person shooters. That's what I play anyway. So he didn't like that happened, so he's banned me from playing this game. He said I can't play this game until I give him a 2-week lead. First off, the audacity to think that a 2-week lead is going to be enough to beat me as Atreus, okay? Even me sucking at fighting games. It's crazy, the audacity. Anyway, number two, yeah, I can't. Obviously, I'm not going to listen. I already told him, fuck you, I'm going to be playing this game nonstop. I want to play this game so bad. So for all the people out there in Twitter,
I can fix that.
What? No, don't. Not right now, Zesty.
All better.
It's not all better. it's not all better. Okay, it is never better when you do that. Thank you for the 5. So I already told him I'm gonna be playing the game like crazy. And for all the people on Twitter who are like, oh, you guys are only talking about God of War because you're never excited about anything, you never like anything. I have a whole fucking channel dedicated to playing video games, a lot of which I actually very much enjoyed. If you just even did a little bit of research, you will understand that the hundreds of hours that I put into video games a week. Am I at 100 hours? I don't know. I gotta think about that. That might be a lie. That might be a lie, especially recently. I don't know. Average it out. So it says I average about 200. What is it? What do I average? I don't know. I got to check my Steam profile. I think it's like 240 hours a week. I'm sorry, every 2 weeks. I average 240 hours every 2 weeks playing some sort of video game on Steam. But to be fair, about 110 to 120 of those hours are VTube Studio because obviously I use VTube Studio. So yeah, it's that's about what was that? That's like 60 to 70. 60 to 70 a week. I think that's a lot actually. Most of it is on my Steam Deck. Whenever I have time, I play like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, whatever. Like I'm constantly anyway. So the point is, yeah, I'm super excited for this. I'm gonna play the shit out of this. You guys are probably gonna see me streaming this a lot, and I'm gonna get fucking felted a lot, and that's okay. That's okay because this game looks fucking awesome. I want to play as Carnage so fucking bad. I want to play as Carnage so bad, so I fully plan to do that.
1956
Don't do it. Don't do it, BioTWolf. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it, BioTWolf. Don't do it.
Sniff a sniff.
Oh my god.
Ha 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 ha.
I hate you so much, man. I hate you so much. Thank you, BioTWolf, for 26 months of legendary status. I appreciate that. Mr. Rouge says if you set the VTube app as private, it won't count. I thought I did that. And it still counts. I don't know. I gotta look at it and see what the deal is with that. But I'll definitely let you know. I'll let you know. But yeah, we're gonna play the shit out of this. Anyway, no hearts left. I really don't know what to say other than unbelievable thanks. Unbelievable thanks. This is gonna get a lot of mileage. I really appreciate that, man. That's extremely nice. I am undeserving in every way, but thank you. Thank you for that very, very much. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. My heart literally came out my chest when I saw Marvel Tokon. I didn't even realize you could pre-order it on Steam yet. God damn. Fuck, man. Yeah, like I said. Anyway, you get the point. You get the point. Okay, so we had some Red Boys. We had some Red Boys. But before we do that, we got to put the fucking ears on, boys. I honestly cannot believe we hit tier 2 in just 2 hours with no waifu battle. That's amazing. I really didn't think it was going to happen. I just rolled the dice. I was like, fuck it, let's try it. Let's try it. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you guys so much. Sincerely. What a wild stream today has been. I really appreciate it. Let's address the 2 Red Boys that we got. And thank you, everybody, for the 5s. Mr. Melancholy, Summer Days. Thank you, guys. ACC, Alucard, Benjathan. Thank you, guys. Number 1, let's address these beautiful bastards. All right, we got K-Styles with a $100 Red Boy Hyper fucking banger.
We have ourselves a Red Boy.
Let me know the clip you want.
Hyper banger!
Yes, man.
I hate you, Captain Gilligan. Shout out to K-Styles. K-Styles. So unfortunately, the one clip that I don't have is Blondes. I don't have it anymore, K-Styles. It's the one clip I lost when transitioning from StreamYards to OBS. So I don't know if there's any other... I'm working on a new Blondes clip. I'm working on it. But if there's anything else in the meantime that you want, let me know. I'll give you anything else. But unfortunately, I don't have the original Blondes clip, sadly. That's the one clip that I lost transferring over. You want Asians? All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Stop making fun of transitioning. I didn't mean it that way.
Oh my god, it's a red boy hyper banger.
I keep getting called trans because I said transition. God. Fuck you guys, man. Fuck you guys. Listen, thank you, K Styles. I appreciate that. And then we got another $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger from Flush in the chat. I don't know how to say Flush Hertaz? Flush Ertaz? Or Flus Hertaz? I don't know how to say the name, but I appreciate the $100 Red Boy Hyper Banger.
We have ourselves a Red Boy Hyper Banger!
Shout out to the fucking legend, bro. Thank you so much for the $100 Red Boy. Let me know what clip you want. I don't know if you know the clips. I don't know if you know the clips. So if you want me to pick, I could pick one. I could definitely pick one. But thank you, man. Because of that, and all you guys together with K-Styles and Flush and everyone, we got to tier 2 on what is otherwise a fairly early and short stream. He says just Flush and I'm green, so let's go with some green gobbles. Let's fucking go!
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Shout out to Flush. What a fucking legend, brother. $100 Red Boy. That is very, very nice of you, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Boys, listen, man. We, hold on, TTS.
Since we're bringing up the UK and fast food, I highly recommend checking out the UK Taco Bell commercial made by Andronimus. He's a SFM maker.
What? The UK Taco Bell commercial? I don't know what we're talking about. I would have to look that up, but I'm scared. Guys, Scrap Gamer, thank you for the 5. That's it, boys. Listen up very closely. Tomorrow, Summer Games Fest. I'm going to try my very best to do that stream. It'll be live at 4:30 Eastern, so 30 minutes before we went live today. I'll be doing that tomorrow, most likely with Leon, Sevi, Kata, and whatnot. That should be fun. It's going to be very difficult stream-wise, but I'm going to be... I'm not going to be able to do 2 Hypnocasts tomorrow is what I'm saying. So I'm just going to do the Summer Games Fest. There won't be a second one after that. There won't be a Griffcast either, obviously, because everything is happening at fucking 5 o'clock. So all the shows are at 5 o'clock. So that kind of screws me over. But what about Persona? Was that clickbait? It was so clickbait that you should go to the beginning of the stream where I talked about it. Rewind the stream. So we have to do that. So Summer Games Fest and then SNH will be regular time, 8 p.m. So that's fine. And yeah, by Sunday, everything should be fine. Everything should be fine by Sunday. So it's really not going to be that crazy. It's just tomorrow's really the major change because there won't be a regular Hypnocast. It'll only be Summer Games Fest. So that's basically it. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Shout out to the Hypno mods that were hanging out in the chat. Sonia, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I understand that, I know this time is hard for some of the mods to make, so I appreciate those who can make it. And will there be a waifu battle? Nope, no waifu battle tomorrow. It's all about Summer Games Fest, and that's it. We'll go back to regular scheduled programming on Sunday and Monday. That's it. That'll be fine. Sorry I can't stream longer today. I can only squeeze in 2 hours, so I made it work with what we got. But I hope you guys had fun in the 2 hours. Obviously, go support other YouTubers. Watch them. Give them a great time. Give them likes. Give them comments. Give them everything. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, you guys already know, man. Go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
Gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you gay.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog. Or her cat was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Jack. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Lady Jack. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in Maker Jack. It means put a chicken in it greedy and make her fucking Jack. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.
I bring light. That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.